미안
Any Central Unit, 459
어?
suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
아이고 빨리 타
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
아니 잠깐만 이렇게 화낼 필요는 없잖아. 이거 빌딩이 멋있는데. 아!
Oh!
역주행 경찰. 후아. 범인 잡으러 가야지. 멀어 이렇게. 이렇게 멀어 사건이. 어디 있는 거야?
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
This is car 11 King. Go ahead with the further.
11 King, 2459 suspects sighted in the vicinity of the trolley station on Lucas Avenue between Court and Colton.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
또 도망가지 마. 야 그냥 몰래 가서 잡으면 안 돼? 씨 코앞에서 왜 알려줘야 돼? 잡는다고. 어머나. 내 차가 다 부서지겠네. 이거 운전하기가 더럽네. 피해!
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
피해. 야, 차로 달려들고. 제정신이야?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
어딨어? 총 쏜다, 쟤도. 야, 이거 무슨, 왜 이렇게 빨리 움직여, 쟤. 와우! 비겨!
Belts, you gotta get me
야, 쟤
closer.
이상하게 움직여. 무슨 사람 운전하는 게 아닌 것 같아.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
야야. 잡았다. 이놈의 자식들.
Show me your hands. Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
예.
You can drive.
경찰서로 갑시다. 신문을 합시다.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
몇 번이야?
Captain is downstairs with Ray
아래?
Baker and Carruthers.
Mary says he'll sing. Only if I guarantee he walks.
My wife is so dumb, she stares at orange juice for hours. Well, it does say concentrate on the cartons.
아래층에 있나요?
Green? I don't know who'd be worried.
또
What's
뭐가
this
왔나?
about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress.
아,
Scraped.
드레스 아래에
What
새겨놨대요.
did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's
Ah.
one way of looking at it. Looking at what?
범인이 없어. 안 잡혔어.
Cunt is all about access stubs. You're married, yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all. Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
경찰이 이제 눈치채기 시작했어요. 늦었어. 늦었다고.
I got the jitters again.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
야, 내가 경찰서인데 전화를 해서 물어봐야 되나? 메카프리 주소 좀.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address.
Governor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks. You know the way. You can drive.
Goddamn.
Fine. Where are we headed?
메카프리도 만나러 가야죠.
Let me pose a question. Depends. What's it got to do with? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam River found out.
메카프리가 어디서 알죠? 메토라 그랬어 방금? 모르겠는데? 잠깐만 여기 현관에 뭐 없나? 현관에 뭐 없나? 다 뒤져봐야 되는 건 아니겠지 설마? 메토라 그랬지? 다 뒤져봐야 되나 보다 씨.
Doesn't look like anybody's.
아니 이거 메토인지 몰라?
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in.
만약에 들어와서 경찰인데 두들겨도 얘기 안 하면 모르지 않아요? 그냥 가지 않을까? 어? 아저씨 메카프리 어딘지 아세요?
Cop who solved the big case and got promoted.
열만한 문이 아닌데. 응? 집에 이런 것도 있네. 하나 더 올라가 볼까? 아, 여기 위층에 있네. 또 도망가? 아, 왜 이렇게 도망가? 야, 빠른데 이놈? 빰빰. 형사는 발로 뛰어야 돼요. 과학수사도 있지만 형사는 발로 뛰어야 됩니다.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
빠르다 얘. 운동을 좀 평소에 많이 했나 본데? 경찰이 못 쫓아가. 빨라서. 오, 날려.
Give it up, LAPD.
야, 차 갖고 온다면서 씨 어디 있는 거야, 차?
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
왜 도망갔어?
Search the place, Phelps. We're looking for something solid that ties
증거를
McCaffrey to the
찾아볼까?
crime scene.
책. 라스트. 증거가 피 같은 증거 이런 게 나오겠지 아마? 피 묻은 증거? 아, 술.
I doubt it.
샷. 아니야. 술. 피 묻은 피 묻은 거 이거 나올 줄 알았어. 이거 이상하더라. 범인이 넣고 가는 거 아니야? 보고 있다가?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one. We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
편지 반쪽이. 편지 반쪽도 있네. 너의 엄마. 불쌍한 사람들 죽였어. 어거스타 썸.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Don't think this is any use to us.
너무 패턴이 똑같아. 증거를 찾으면은 범인의 집에 증거가 있고 누가 뒤집어 씌우는 게 아니면 이렇게 일일이 있을 수가 있나? 어떻게 나타났을까? 누가 나타났을까? 서로 갑시다, 경찰서로.
You drive.
I need to go over the case notes.
두 명의 용의자가 있어요. 아, 3명의 용의자군요. 맨 처음에 시체 키스했던 놈.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue? Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date. I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is...
정신 이상자.
All right. I'll deal with that.
잠깐만요. 화면이 잠깐만요. 됐다. 왜 그러지?
Need a drink.
우선은 인터뷰 원
I say we bust in there
원
and
먼저
find the
가볼까?
goddamn evidence.
원이 어딨어? 인터뷰 원.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
관계 좀 물어봅시다.
Describe your relationship with Evelyn.
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
왜 생각이 안 나?
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
화를 내고 씨.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Do you
다
own a bar,
틀렸는데?
Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
죽인다고
He can be
그랬다고?
very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey.
얘는 아닌 것
Think about
같아.
what you told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
고학력자가 아니야. 넌 아니야. 멍청하게 생겼어. 인터뷰 2.
That's the guy. I hear he's an honest cop.
맥카프를 한번 엮어보자. 얘를 한번 엮어봅시다. 잘.
You think I have all the answers? People who run from the police usually have something to hide. Touché, detective. Let's see where this.
범죄형 얼굴이죠, 얼굴도. 이놈인 것 같은데.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you? I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
집에 있었던 알리바이를 없앨 수 있는 게 뭔가 있을까요? 불안해하고 있는데. 위심. 증거는
You're
딱히
gonna need to
없다.
do better if you don't want to swing for this. I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the fifth columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story. I won't give up names of party members.
Good. Your funeral.
너 이제 끝이군.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold,
증거가 너무
McCaffrey.
확실해.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment? If it was planted there, then some evil mastermind must be at work here. You got a name, McCaffrey? Tiernan. Who else?
I was under the impression you thought Tiernan incapable of tying his own shoelaces.
다 틀렸어.
I think Gregory Peck might cook.
Mouthpiece tore strips
Tonight.
off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out, now the DA wants my head.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
범죄 기록이 있었구만. 전과자구만.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
You were in the war? Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out. You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft. I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
폭행했다고 그랬는데.
McCaffrey, you have a history of violence towards women. How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
전화 왔잖아, 멍청아.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud. She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she
훔쳤다고
stole from you.
훔쳤다고.
Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch! What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man? And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book. And she got what was coming to her!
딱 걸렸네.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady, never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
멋있다 말하는 게.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison.
맨날 죽인대 얘는 형사. 범죄에는 다 썩어서 다 죽는데. 차량 손해가 엄청 많은데. 기물 손해랑. 어쨌든 해결했으니까 됐어요.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. His gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus!
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone!
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
꼴사나운 지휘를 했었네요. 우리 지금 잘난 주인공이 전쟁에서는 별로 강하지 못했네.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter.
아, 또 편지가 왔어.
Mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
비디가 누구길래?
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
This guy's kind of screwed with me.
Looking in wonder of the heaven, while yet the music being along, I hid myself within a fountain. 셜리를 너무 좋아하나?
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
셜리의 광팬인 것 같은데요.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain? Thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.